Let's do another preview show. Let's do the Toowoomba Race Preview Show for Monday. Total 7 races on the card. Let's get stuck into it, Race 1. Toowoomba Race 1, the Kennards High QT's 2-year-old handicap over 870 metres. And this is going to be a ripper for the babies on the soft 6. The short trip, tight turning Toowoomba track, and that +3 to +4 rail screams raw gate speed and tactical brilliance up front. All eyes on I'm Lucky 2, the local star with a perfect draw in barrier 1. He blitzed them here 35 days back, putting Overdraft away by 2 lengths. And that 35.62 final 600 on the soft 5 tells you he's got gears to burn. Forgive his Doomben run, he was 3 wide and never in rhythm, because the trial win since says he's tuned to explode. Add Chelsea Baker's 2 kg claim and Michael Nolan's deadly Toowoomba strike rate, and he sets the benchmark. But don't sleep on Tinkerbella. She's all grit and pace, a dual winner, fresh off a heavy 9 slugfest, and that Gatton sectional 33.39 is sizzling. Hannah Richardson's perfect 2 from 2 partnership with her adds spice, and if she pings from barrier 6, she's the one who can pressure the favourite. The wild card, better in the nude. Bred for speed by Better Than Ready, sitting pretty in barrier 2 with Bailey Wheeler steering. If he's got the engine they think he has, he could launch late and blow this open. The rest, Einstag will be better for the run, and Tuesday plus Double Hustle are scraping for the crumbs. Expect fireworks early. It's I'm Lucky 2's race to lose, but Tinkerbella's pace and Better in Danude's unknown X factor making it a cracking 2-year-old showdown. Top predicted contenders. I'm Lucky 2, top rated. Toowoomba win, ideal barrier, proven on wet tracks and strong sectional times. Currently being bet, 1.75, odds on. Second top rated, Tinkerbella, dual winner, sharp Gatton sectional, front running style and heavy track form. Currently being bet, 3.70, second favourite. Third top rated, Better in Danude, promising pedigree, low barrier and strong jockey trainer combo for the debutant. Currently being bet, 4.0, third favourite. Fourth top rated, Einstag, respectable trial, Nolan stable, but needs improvement to challenge the winners. Currently being bet 15.0, 5.25. Alright, let's go to Toowoomba Race 2. Alright, Toowoomba Race 2. 2,000 metres BM58 handicap, and this is a real stage test on a soft 6, mixing hardened grinders with a couple of up-and-comers ready to rattle the old guard. Okasatura is a clear benchmark, fresh off a dominant Rockhampton BM65 win over 2,215 metres, where he dictated from the front and kept kicking with a slick 35.9 last 600. From barrier 7, expecting to roll forward again, and with Mark Curry's stable flying, he's the one they've all got to run down. But Malecom won't make it easy. 3 wins at Toowoomba, including a BM62 over 1890, and his closing section will scream danger late if he gets in the right toe into it. Barrier 9 means he needs luck, but if the pace cracks, his turn of foot can break hearts. Force Me is a real player. Drawn in 3, loves soft going, and her fighting second here last start suggests she'll pour the pressure on early. If left alone in front, she's the one that can pitch this. Keep an eye on the improver, Aum's Choice, a progressive 3-year-old who will be hitting the line if she runs a trick, while December Diamond and Bolero are honest but likely chasing scraps. The script, Okasatura to own it from the front, Force Me to make him work, and Malecon flashing late to try and steal it. But this will be a war of staying strength over the final 200. Top predicted contenders. Okasatura, recent BM65 wins, strong sectionals, front running style and Toowoomba form making the top pick. Malecon, Toowoomba specialist with a price, Okasatura, $1.80, odds on. Second top rated, Malecon, Toowoomba specialist with a BM62 win and a solid closing speed despite a wide barrier. Currently being bet 7.50. Third top rated, Force Me. Recent second at Toowoomba, will control the pace and loves soft tracks. Currently being bet 20.0, 4.0. Fourth top rated, Aum's Choice. Progressive 3-year-old with a strong maiden win and closing ability. Untested at 2,000 metres but has upside. Currently being bet 3.4, 1.3. Fifth top rated, December Diamond. Consistent at 1900 metres, good barrier, but 2000 metres is a query. Currently being bet 11.0, 2.5. Sixth top rated, Bolero. 2000 metre win and inside draw help, but needs to lift against the strong closers. Currently being bet 20.0, 4.0. Okasatora, odds on 1.8, is top rated, but I'd be very careful about taking that price. I really don't like the odds on price about it. Let's go to race 3. Toowoomba Race 3. 1200 metres BM60 handicap, and this is a pressure cooker sprint on a soft 6 where tactics and timing will make or break them. Uluwatu is the one they've all got to beat. Rock solid Toowoomba stats. A sharp Class 1 win here last month, and she maps beautifully from barrier 4. Mark Curry's flying, Bailey Wheeler's aggressive hands suit her perfectly, and she's peaking at the right time now. Expect Charm Passage to carve out the tempo from barrier 8. He's tough, consistent, and that soft track record gives him every chance to pinch it if he gets rolling early. Rob Thorburns' claim only sweetens the deal. The Swoopers change the deal. She's got the closing engine to explode late if the leaders overdo it early. And her last start win here shows she's thriving. And keep a close watch on Lightning Strikes. Lightly raced, untapped, and that strong trial screams improvement. For the minors, Electric Arrow and Miss Mozambique can sneak into the money, but they'll need luck. The former lacks a knockout punch, and the latter's wide barrier is a nightmare. The play, Uluwatu to stalk, Charm Passage to lead, and a late flurry from Change the Deal and Lightning Strikes to turn this into a cracking finish down the straight. Top predicted contenders. Uluwatu, proven at Toowoomba, recent Class 1 win, ideal barrier and peaking form. Currently being bet 4.0, second favourite. Second top rated, Charm Passage, consistent, pace setter, strong Toowoomba soft track record. Currently being bet 4.80, third favourite. Third top rated, Change the Deal, recent Toowoomba winner, good draw, closing style suits the pace. Currently being bet 12.0, 3.1. Fourth top rated, Lightning Strikes, lightly raced, Toowoomba maiden win, strong trial, scope to improve. Currently being bet 2.25 favourite. Fifth top rated, Electric Arrow, consistent, good Toowoomba record but needs to lift. Currently being bet 14.0, 3.5. Sixth top rated, Miss Mozambique, improving, Toowoomba winner but wide barrier a concern. 15.0, 3.6. Right, let's go to Toowoomba Race 4. Toowoomba Race 4, 1300 metres, BM72 handicap, and this one's got fireworks written all over it on the soft 6. The Deputy is the standout. Back-to-back wins at this very track and trip. A perfect 5 from 11 Toowoomba record, and those times 1:19.79 and 1:21.10. Scream peak form. Blinkers on, sitting just off the speed. He's poised to pounce late and break them open again. But Cat Deal is a danger. 2 barnstorming wins on the board, and that sizzling 34.69 final 600 at Rockhampton shows he can unleash a lethal late burst. Barrier 3, Mark Curry in the corner, and soft track stats to match. He'll be coming hard. Cracker SG will give them something to chase, pinging the lids and rolling to the front. His Toowoomba record is rock solid, but the question is, can he withstand the heat when the big guns come flashing late? Classy Skywolf carries a monster 63 kg, but gets a perfect trial from barrier 4, and his soft track record keeps him in the placing mix if he lands with the right run. The script, Cracker SG to lead, the Deputy to stalk, Cat Deal to unleash late, and Skywolf grinding home, but the Deputy holds all the aces in this tactical shootout. Top predicted contenders, the Deputy, top rated. Back-to-back Toowoomba 1300 metre wins, perfect course distance record, peak form and ideal barrier. Currently being bet 2.90, second favourite. Second top rated, Cat Deal. Dominant recent wins, soft track record, strong soft track form and late closing ability suit the race setup. Currently being bet 2.35, favourite. Third top rated, Cracker SG, front running style, Toowoomba 1300 metre record and recent form make him a place chance. Currently being bet 9.50, 3.6, fourth favourite. Fourth top rated, Skywolf, soft track form and class from higher grades give him a place chance despite top weight. Currently being bet 4.0, third favourite. Alright, let's go to race 5. Toowoomba Race 5, 1,000 metres, the Empire of Japan QT 3-year-old maiden plate.
and this sets up perfectly for a breakout performance on the soft 6. Revantis is a clear standout, drawing the rails in barrier 1, flying fit, and his Toowoomba stats scream consistency. With that second, fourth, second sequence, he's sharp early, handles his track beautifully, and with Carl Zachner guiding him from the inside, he gets every chance to finally crack his maiden. Cool Bruce is a danger, tough, forward running, and his placings at Armidale and Warwick prove he's up to this level. The 1,000 metres might be a touch sharp, but if he rolls forward and stacks them up, he's a real threat late. Keep a close watch on Spirit Seeker. She's been knocking on the door, maps perfectly from barrier 3, and Amy Graham's 3kg claim could be the gold in the final 100 metres. The X Factor, Balerian Drive, trialled like a bullet at Dolby, and if she jumps cleanly, she's got the raw talent to make a first up statement despite the tricky gate. For the minors, Luciana is honest but exposed after 17 starts, while Decorative has upside but faces the unknown of the layoff. The play, Reventus to own the rail and dictate, Cool Bruce to stalk, Spirit Seeker swooping late, and Balerian Drive the danger if she explodes fresh. This is a cracking maiden showdown. Top predicted contenders. Reventas, ideal draw, consistent Toowoomba form, peak fitness, and sharp sectionals. Currently being bet 2.45, second favourite. Second top rated, Cool Bruce. Strong recent placings, forward running style, and soft track suitability. Currently being bet 23.0, 8.25. Each way angle, eh? Alright, third top rated, Spirit Seeker. Consistent form, good draw, and track affinity make her a place chance. Currently being bet 8.0, 3.1. Fourth top rated, Balerian Drive. Impressive trial wins, strong trainer jockey combo, but debutante risk. Currently being bet as the 2.15 favourite. Fifth top rated, Luciana. Loves Toowoomba, consistent but exposed after 17 starts. Currently being bet as the outsider, 67.0 and 24. And rounding out the top 6, Decorative. Upside with only one start, strong trainer, but layoff and barrier a query. Currently being bet 6.0, 2.4. Alright, Toowoomba Race 6. Toowoomba Race 6, 1,050 metres. The Tab Bets Friends Maiden Plate, and this one's got speed written all over it on the soft 6, with early pace likely to decide everything. Corvallis is the one they have to gun down. 4 straight placings, including a sharp third at the Sunshine Coast, and perfectly drawn in barrier 4 to stalk the speed and strike late. He's tough, consistent, and looks ready to break through. Wise Choice will make them earn it. Blistering early pace, a narrow second at Rockhampton last start, and the inside draw in barrier 2 lets him control this from the jump. Add a handy 3kg claim, and he's a danger if left alone in front. Tosmian brings a class edge, having mixed it with stronger maidens at Scone and Port Macquarie. She's hard fit and maps to sit just behind the leaders, ready to pounce if they crack. Red Toffee is a smoky, strong Toowoomba second last start and early speed to burn, but barrier 10 is a nightmare and he'll need everything to go right. Powerful Warrior is a mystery bag, trialled well, flopped on debut, but second up and back to 1,050 metres could spark sharp improvement. Rare Moon can sneak into the minors if she jumps cleanly, but her slow beginnings make her a big risk. The play, Corvallis stalking, we're surging late. Wise Choice and Tosmin are slugging it out up front. And Red Toffee swinging wide with a big run if he gets the luck. This will be a pressure cooker from the jump. Alright, top predicted contenders. Corvallis, consistent 2-3-3, X3 form. Strong recent placings in quality fields. Favourable barrier, 4, and peaking second up. Currently being bet 5.50, second favourite. Second top rated, Wise Choice, narrow second at Toowoomba, beaten 0.1 lengths, early speed, ideal barrier 2, and low 3kg claim. Currently being bet 1.65, odds on. Third top rated, Tosmian, strong form, second at Scone, third at Port Macquarie, class edge and suits soft 6 track. Currently being bet 6.50. Starting to shape like you want to back Corvallis and Tosmian to overturn Wise Choice at those prices. 5.5 and 6.5 is 18 and 16% of the market, 34% of the market. You've got them combined to 2.90 versus favourite at 1.65. It's common sense. Fourth top rated, Red Toffee, solid Toowoomba second, 1,000 metres, early speed, but wide barrier 10 a concern. Currently being bet 8.0. Fifth top rated, Powerful Warrior, strong, trial form strong, lightly raced, but needs to improve on debut flop. Currently being bet 31.0, 6.2. Could easily bounce back off that debut failure on the trial form. Probably worth an each way nibble at the big double figure odds. Rare Moon, 6 top rated. Toowoomba experience, soft track form, but slow starts a worry. Being bet, 13.0, 2.8. Alright, let's go to the last, race 7 on the card. Alright, Toowoomba, race 7. 1,625 metres. The Shannon Sign Company maiden plate. And this is a real tactical battle on a soft 6, where stamina and timing will separate the contenders from the pretenders. Not My Problem is the one they all have to get past. A slick second at Port Macquarie, a forgiving run at the Gold Coast where she over-raced badly, and now back to a sweet spot with Chris Lees pulling the strings. Damien Thornton jumps on, and a Toast and Stardom bloodline screams there's more to come. Something in Orange is a danger. A career best second here over the trip last start. Matt's perfectly from barrier 2, and the soft track plays into his hands. Brutal Stock usually thrives second prep, and he's hitting his peak. Illegitimo looks ready to fire. Strong at Dolby over 1,400. Now drawn the ace in barrier 1, and the extra trip suits his staying profile. With Amanda Park's strike rate and Scott Sheargold's steady hands, he's right in the mix. Life of Tree has Toowoomba form and a closing kick, but barrier 8 could make him work overtime. While Stella Simone is talented, but first up off a long layoff, so expect her to be warming up late. Cut Diamonds is honest, but lacks class to crack the top line. The Shape, Not My Problem, and Something in Orange to control the tempo. Illegitimo stalking just off them, and a late swoop from Life of Tree if the speed holds up. But Not My Problem holds the keys if she settles down and lets down when it matters. Top predicted contenders, Not My Problem, strong form. Second, beaten .3, Port Macquarie. Suited to soft 6, and the Chris Lees training, give her the edge. Currently being bet, 2.15, favourite. Second top rated, Something in Orange. Career best second at the track and distance, Ideal Barrier and Youth suggests further upside. Currently being bet, 2.90, second favourite. They dominate the market. Third top rated, Illegitimo, solid third at Dolby, perfect barrier and distance step suits his justified pedigree. Illegitimo, 13.0, 3.0. Could improve, especially being by Justify. Life of Tree, fourth top rated. Recent third at this track and distance. Soft 6 suits, but barrier 8 is a concern. Currently being bet, 9.0, 2.3, third favourite. Fifth top rated, Stella Simone. Strong Toowoomba second, but long spell and trial form suggests she may need this. Currently being bet, 16.0, 3.5. And rounding out the top 6, Cut Diamonds. Consistent with a Toowoomba second, but needs to lift to challenge the top tier. Currently being bet, 19.0, 3.8. Alright, that's the card for Toowoomba.